mercantile. Gonna get me a pick and shovel, gonna dig me a pile. Cause I got gold dust fever. Gold dust fever. Howdy, my name's Eddie Eldorado. Thank you for watching Pay Dirt and Pistol Smoke. This is Channel 2 and YouTube, Hangtown TV, and also you can see our work on Cosmic TV channel here in Placerville, California. How y'all doing? Welcome to our mining camp here in the Sierras. And on this edition, we're going to be talking about what else? Gold. That's right, me and Tumbleweed Todd, who's running the camera right now. You'll see him in a minute. We're going to be inspecting the dry diggings here in El Dorado County and seeing what we come up with. We live out here in the hills. We're real life miners, prospectors, and this is real life Old West TV, if you want to call it that, in the modern day age of prospecting. We'll show you a whole bunch of stuff in the series. So right now, we're going to go up yonder up on top of the drift mine and show you what we're finding. Later.
Important. We're really glad it's happening.
Now we're real life prospectors and miners. We're up here in Dry Diggins, California, Hangtown, California, also known as Placerville, California, good old US of A. We're up in the Sierras. We're out here on active gold property, and of course we can't tell you exactly where we are because that would be no fun. Alright, but we're somewhere up in the Sierras, Hangtown, and what we're looking for is mineralization on the soil to tell us where the gold might be laying in streaks. So we're reading the valley and the hillside here. We cut down several trees at great expense and danger to both of us, with a handsaw, mind you, so we can clear the area and see the surrounding hills and valleys that we're going to be digging in. Now, our preliminary prospect has told us the proliferation of the leverite rock in the area. So we have to go farther up the hill so we don't run into so much leverite. We're looking for white quartz, green quartz, and pink colored quartz right now. And there's signs of mineralization up the hill. That's what we're going to go take a look at now. Black Bart is probably up there, but I'm pretty sure Tumbleweed Todd's waiting for us at the top of the trail. We'll be right back. You're watching Channel 2, Hangtown TV, and Cosmic. Now we're out here at the mining site, and we're looking for outcrops of rock that tell us that the gold is deposited in the seams of the rock by Mother Nature over time. Billions and zillions of years ago, mind you. Now, the kind of rock we're looking for is this particular shade of quartz that Mama Nature has so kindly bestowed upon us here in the motherlode. So when we break open certain pieces of this quartz rock, we can see quite clearly that there is gold in the rock. And it's beautiful specimens right here from the motherlode, and we're actually finding quite a bit of the gold here on the side of the hill. Because in the pre-Cambrian time, when all this was formed, we're actually sitting in an ancient riverbed of the American River. There used to be a certain area of the American River that flowed through here and made this channel that created Hangtown, also known as Placerville, California. Now, a lot of the placer gold is found in Hangtown Creek and Weber Creek, and a lot of the depositories of same. here in the area. And up here we're doing the high banking method of pocket gold extraction from the quartz. So now that we have found our mineralization source of the rock, we're going to follow the seam or the vein down the hillside to see if we can find more decomposed rock of an earlier age at the bottom of the slope. And the reason we do that is because that would be where the older sediment rock would be laying at this time in history, 2012. So, I'll tell you what, you go pick your friends, you tell them to hang around here in Hangtown with us, and we'll be on the side of the hill extracting some more gold ore for your viewing pleasure right here on Channel 2, El Dorado County, Hangtown, USA. My name is Eddie El Dorado, and Tumbleweed Todd is going to come and tell you what he thinks about this geological structure from a rock crusher point of view. Later.
Hello mates, Tumbleweed Todd here from Australia to America, and we are finding gold in the rock here. It's so exciting for me. Anyhow, in 1850 there was a group of men here called the Sydney Ducks, and they might have been looking for something like this. The mineralization of the rock here is incredible. And what I've found here is red quartz with plenty of gold in it. There's a lot of gold left in the rock here. It won't bite you. You can see the very pretty gold in this rock. Quite a bit. But the red quartz is the mineral that the gold is suspended in, and we'll go into how we crush that out of the rock at another time. But we're here to show you today what kind of gold there is in the rock. The speckles of gold you see are called flower gold because it looks like a flower in the mineral. And then you can also see the flaked gold on this rock. And there's a lot of gold in all the rock that we're finding here. These are some of the other rocks I found, which all have a different kind of gold in them. But you can see the gold in the rock. They didn't get it all in the 1800s. There's still a lot of gold in the rock here, and we're going to show how to extract it out of the rock with other minerals, like I said, at another time. Very beautiful stuff that we're finding up here, and coming from a rock crushing family, this is all real interesting to me because it's all new. And for all you those of you who don't think there's gold still here, there's plenty of gold. There's gold in all the rock. And from Placerville, California, from the Dry Diggins, we'll see you next time.
Now what we're looking for out here in particular is veins of gold running through the quartz rock. And as you can see, this rock is a metamorphic rock, and what that means is when it was being formed by Mama Nature a long time ago, zillions and zillions of years ago, it all flowed together as one big streak. And then over time it separated as it cooled and flowed into different channels and formed different kinds of sediment rock. That's what we're looking at here up in the Sierra. So over time, a zillions of years, this rock has fell apart and turned into sandstone and different types of elements. And what we're particularly looking for is the quartz mineralization on top of the rock here, which indicates that there is some sort of metallic content in the rock, some sort of metal or either iron or gold, and a lot of times you find gold in the same rock that you find iron in. So that's what we're looking for. We found it. We found our major vein here, and we're going to follow this down to the decomposition level at the bottom of the canyon, because this is one big slab of rock, and since you can't see it, it's surrounded by dirt. It's still there, and it goes all the way down that way in a vein structure. So we're going to follow it down and look for more decomposition at the bottom of the creek. This is Eddie Eldorado from somewhere in the Sierras, and you're watching Channel 2. So we followed the vein down, and what we've discovered here is more of the broken rock that has been broken by nature over time. And as you can see, there's a lot of gold structure inside the rock, and it's a very heavy rock, although you can't feel it on TV. Just lay your hands on your screen. See how heavy that is? Alright. Now I'm guessing in these two rocks alone there's about 3.5 ounces of gold. Alright. Judging by the structure and the dissemination of the metallic flake through the rock. Alright, we have a rich vein here that we're going to follow down. And we'll show you some more finds at the bottom of the creek. Alright, we're here at our secret mine location here in the Sierras. Now we've covered the mine up for a couple of months because I've been gone on vacation courtesy of Uncle Sam. You know what I mean anyway. We're back here on location, Hangtown, California. And we're sitting on a virtual gazillion dollars in gold strike right here. Okay? And bear in mind, this is television, so this is all entertainment purposes only, isn't it? So, we follow that vein down here, like I told you. We're at the bottom of the creek gully at a level plain plateau. And what we've been finding down here is lots of evidence of broken quartz rock that has been metamorphosed over the years into gold-bearing specimens. So we find a lot of different shales, a lot of different rock that is decomposed into gold crystalline structures. It's just a lot of beautiful rock. And of course, we're not mining, we are demonstrating how the old prospectors did it back in 1849 using just their picks, shovels, and their eyeballs. So they're beautiful specimens out here in the Sierras. And with the way the economy is going, we just might find another gold rush at hand. But you never know. One thing's for sure, you ain't never gonna find it if you don't look. So you gotta be willing to come out here, get down here in the down and dirty. Yeah, they call it dry diggings for a reason. It's freaking dry. You can scrape away the dirt, and you can actually see the potential vein material here in the rock. It takes a little bit of work and effort, but hey, gold is real money. I didn't write that, somebody a long time ago did. Thomas Jefferson, one of those boys. They coined real money as silver and gold. Now, the Creator, if you believe in such an entity, has scattered these hills with real gold, henceforth real money. So he must have wanted you believers to find it All you gotta do is go out and look. And the old saying is, gold is where you find it. And that's true. But you ain't gonna find it if you don't go look. So in future editions of this show, we're gonna show you tales of the mines, the true but weird Wild West stories, the shootouts, bad man, bloodletters, outlaws, and we're on the trail of Jesse James' hidden treasure from the Knights of the Golden Circle when he was with the Confederacy, rode with Quantrell, and the Maximilian, governor of Mexico, was involved in the financing different things. There's a whole bunch of legend and lore about this area of El Dorado County where the gold has been stashed over the years by Sons of Confederacy, which is a whole nother story, and we'll let you in on what we found from our investigations in Independence, Missouri, Liberty, Missouri, and Kearney, Missouri, where Jesse James was born and raised. Good old Southern boy. Anyway, this is Eddie El Dorado from somewhere in the Sierras. Just picking my friends, swinging around Hangtown. Channel 2. Well, we followed that vein all the way this way, and I think we have found the utmost point of mineralization for the rock period that we're looking at on a bench. We're on a high bench up here somewhere in the Sierra. Now, the indication of an ancient growth period is heavy mineralization on top of the rock. What we have here is an outgrowth of moss, which is growing out of dirt on top of bedrock. Okay, you follow me? So this is the oldest deposit of this vein is right in this area here under the moss. So we're going to dig it up and see what kind of gold samples we get out of the rock, because it's the most ancient of the species. And that's how you do your high banking sampling. And believe me, it takes work. This ain't for the weak-hearted. The paints are weak-hearted. But you got to be willing to get out here and get dirty and get down. So we're taking out some pretty good specimens here. And of course, no miner ever tells you exactly what they got, because you'd be a fool to do so. That's why we're telling you we're only here in somewhere in the motherlode, Hangtown, California. And you look at all the pay dirt that is right here at your disposal. That's fine. Got my own unemployment plan. I don't need a county welfare officer. No, sir. I'm doing just fine out here on my own. Of course, with the help of baby Jesus and Mama Nature, we will prevail and find the mother lode, the streak that we've been looking for, and we know it's here. Oh, yeah, sparkly amount of gold in these rocks. You do this all day. So, from somewhere in an unidentified manzanita tree, this is Eddie El Dorado, digging up the Sierras religiously. Right on time. You're watching Channel 2, Hangtown TV, Sierra Cable Access TV, also the Cosmic TV channel, right here from Hangtown, California. So, we have isolated the vein and have come up with a streak in the rock, as you can perfectly well see, which is full of gold, which is exactly what we're looking for. So that's what you do, is you look for veins of quartz that have been decomposed over millions and zillions of years in this rock structure. And once you pry it straight out of the ground, you can see the crystalline form of the gold in the rock. Right here and up in here. Perfect specimens from the Sierra. So I hope you're learning something on this fun and educational TV show. But as for me, it's time for a beer. We'll see you back at camp. This is Eddie Eldorado from somewhere in the Sierras, Gold Country, Motherlode, Channel 2, Hangtown TV, and the Cosmic TV channel on YouTube. Check it out. Later on. Fare the well, old John Clark, fare thee what I say. Fare the well, old John Clark, fare thee what I say. Don't you cry for old Dan Tucker, late for supper, open breakfast cooking, old Dan Tucker stand there looking. Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight, under the Hangtown moon. Fare the well, old John Clark, fare thee well I say. Fare the well, old John Clark, fare thee well I say. Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight? Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight? Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight? Under the Hangtown moon. Well, this is Eddie Eldorado, hoping that you had a good gandering view of all the rocks that we've been digging out of the Sierras here, particularly all our goldy rocks. And we're having a lot of fun bringing this program to you. And we're going to sign off here in a minute, list all our sponsors, and Tumbleweed Todd and Eddie Eldorado say happy trails to you. Well, we'd like to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's episode of Pay Dirt and Piss and Smoke. We really hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation, and we'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors for bringing this to your living room and your iPods and your telephones, your cell phones, etc., from the digital age, so you can carry it in your pocket and remember us always while you're sitting on the chair and butt dialing us. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is Eddie Eldorado along with Tumbleweed Todd.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun today doing the rock thing. Found a lot of good rocks, a lot of good gold, as we will every day. And the exciting thing is going to be the fun stories that we tell about the gold mining and its history and all the fun people that were in it. So until the next time, happy trails to you.
Till we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then.
Bombadita, 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 do.
Alright, I know what you're thinking. And I know what you're thinking. Can you tell what it is?
The wisdom, intelligent mind, we should be have a correct wisdom.
Alright, I know what you're thinking. Now, in all the confusion, I'm not so sure myself. Did I fire 5 or 6 rounds? Well, this here is a Smith & Wesson 44, boy. Black powder lead. It'd blow a man's head clean off. There comes the time in your life, son, when you gotta ask yourself one question. Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Eddie Eldorado, this is Tumbleweed Todd. You need to get up here and get these hanging bodies out of these trees, Eddie.
Not right now, man. I'm kind of busy.
Sooner the better.
What you want now?
Well, sorry to interrupt you, Eldorado, but you know it's a long time till Christmas, and it's starting to look like a body Christmas ornament factory up here. You need to come up this hill.
What? You don't like my display of art? This is Hangtown, you know. They always claim jumpers. They had it coming. They was asking for it.
You may have given them more than they could chew.
One of them sons of bitches stole my parking space anyway.
Must have been a 1%er.
Yeah, that's all we got up here is the lawyers and doctors and stuff. And what else we got here? The bailout specialist.
Well, we can hang him too.
I'll get to it in a minute. You want me to cut them all down?
Cut them all down.
Can I do it after lunch?
You can do it after lunch.
Alright, as soon as I get done running out the rest of these whole prunes, I'll get right to it, man. But right now, I got them pinned down. Don't y'all move. Put your hands up. Oh.
Then it cannot